Hello, Jamie Frederick here. I wanted to do a quick video today and let you know why I think VIPkid is the perfect side job, or maybe eventually your only job, if you are currently a teacher or another staff member in a school. For example, I was not a teacher, but I was a school counselor for many years, so I can kind of share some of my experiences with that as well. So first reason I think that this is a great job for teachers or other school staff, the schedule. The schedule works perfectly around the regular school day schedule. If you want to teach during the school year, you can get up in the morning and teach a few classes before you go in to your brick and mortar job. You can teach on the weekends. You can teach over Christmas break, spring break, and you can teach during summer. You can open up as many classes or as few classes as you want, depending on how busy you are in your brick and mortar job. Second reason, you already have the supplies needed. Not that it takes a lot of supplies to create your little, background classroom and your simple rewards. But if you're already working in a school system, I feel like at any level, teacher, counselor, social worker, high school, elementary school, any level in between, you're going to have the supplies that you need. You have something that you can put up to make an educational background, and you have something that you can use as a reward. You might have letter magnets, you might have shapes, you might have stars or stickers or something all ready to go. So you already have the supplies. It's not going to take you very long to get your classroom set up. Number 3, you already have the skills. You're already a teacher. For me, I'm a counselor, so I wasn't teaching English and math, but I was teaching those social skills. I was teaching how to regulate emotions, how to respond to adults when they ask you to do something that you don't want to do, all of those kind of soft skills. So you already have the skills to be a teacher. You know how to explain things to students. You know how to go through the I do, we do, you do modeling process to help them understand new information or help them complete a task. You know how to rephrase what you're saying if they're not understanding it. You know how to check for the verbal and nonverbal cues to see if they are understanding what you're saying. So if they're saying, yeah, I get it, but you can see them kind of making this face, you know that means they don't understand and you need to go through it again. You know if they're whizzing through it, they're catching on, you can do some more extension and have some deeper conversations with those kids. So you already have those teaching skills in place, so it should be a really easy transition. Probably the fourth thing that I really like about VIPkid and that I think makes it a really good choice for current or former school staff is it lets you get back to the basics. It lets you get back to the core of why you wanted to go into education. Why did you want to work with kids as a teacher or a counselor? It's individualized to the students. So if you have a student, again, who's whizzing through that material, you know that you can read them a book. You can teach them some new words. You can have a deeper conversation with them. You're not teaching to a test. You don't have administration telling you this is how to run your class. Every student must learn at this pace and learn these exact things in the exact way at the same time. There's none of that. You can individualize it to the student and make that a meaningful class for that student. The teacher is the expert in the classroom. I think sometimes, especially in public schools, teachers, counselors, other staff can get frustrated because they feel like there are people who aren't in their role or maybe who have never been in their role trying to tell them the best way to do their job and the best way to reach their students. And that can get really frustrating because you're the one that has the education and the experience and you are the expert. VIPkid allows you to do that. They give you the framework, they give you the material and everything you need, but you're the expert in your class to lead that class to help that student succeed. And that's a really good feeling. You get to spend some time building those connections with kids and their families. You're not so rigid and, we have to teach to this test and we have to do all of this stuff and I have 40 kids in the classroom. It's nothing like that. You can take the time and connect with those kids, connect with their families, build that relationship. After each class, you leave parent feedback. So you have the direct line to the parent to let them know what their student's doing well, what they need to improve on. If you feel like that parent isn't responding or isn't taking your feedback seriously, isn't working with you, you can contact their Chinese learning partner and they will reach out to the parents. I know sometimes I would get frustrated in my previous role because I felt like I was constantly reaching out to parents and kind of begging them to come in and talk to me about your kid, talk to me on the phone, email me, like there's stuff going on, we need to work this out. And that would get really frustrating. So I don't find that frustration here at all. I feel like the teacher and the parents are on the same level, both wanting, to put their kids first and to do whatever necessary to help their kids be successful. There's little to no prep time, grading, anything like that, which is a really nice change. To be honest, if you've seen my other videos, you know that I do basically no prep, and that works really well for me. I think it works well for a lot of people, especially if you have experience teaching or working with kids already. You're going to pick up on this so quick and just roll with it. The other thing that I really like about VIPkid and that I find different than a typical school setting is I don't have the same discipline issues. And again, the discipline issues will vary depending on what district you're in, what level you're at. Is it elementary, middle school, high school? But in general, I don't think that there's nearly as many discipline issues here. And sometimes I kind of chuckle as I'm looking on the VIPkid teachers' Facebook pages. We have different chat forums and stuff like that. And they're kind of, complaining or saying, oh, what do I do with this kid? He was, not focused. And I'm thinking, oh, this is easy. So if you are a teacher or counselor, social worker, you have experience working with schools, even the naughty kids on here are not naughty. And you will quickly know how to deal with them and get them refocused on the tasks. So you don't have those discipline issues. And if something ever was that major of a discipline issue, you reach out to VIPkid right away and they will handle it. You also don't have the disruptions. You don't have the, okay, today is testing day, and then someone's doing a presentation, and then it's a half day, so our class time is extra short today. You don't have any of those kind of disruptions, distractions. You get that 25 minutes to just focus on teaching your student. And that's a really good feeling. So those are a few of the reasons why I think that while VIPkid is a great job for everyone, it is an especially great job if you are a teacher, counselor, social worker, another staff member in a school, or if you are a retiree, or maybe you used to be full-time in a school and now you're staying home and you'd like to get back into teaching or working with kids in some aspect. This will be a terrific opportunity for you. I will put my link below if you want to apply. If you have any questions about VIPkid or application process, anything like that, feel free to email me at VIPkidTeacherJamieF@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Bye.